Hello crazy coders, I'm Nathan, and in this video we'll talk about why Java is so popular and why it's been on the top for so many years, even though existence of language such as C++ and Python. And we will discuss about it in the four aspects of this language, which is history, philosophy, power and market. So in this video we'll talk about history, and in the upcoming videos we will talk about philosophy, power and the market of this video, and then we will summarize why Java is so popular. So stay subscribed. If you're not subscribed yet, hit the bell icon and subscribe. So as the series will go on, we'll talk about four things, and in the first video we'll talk about history, which will kind of go on the topic who created it, when it was created, initial releases, initial features. And in the second video we'll talk about philosophy, which is like why it's different, why it's a unique language, what is the ideology and principles of creating this language. In the third video we'll talk about power of this language, that is what you can do with it, what are the tools and technologies available, etc. And in the market section we will talk about job opportunities, salaries, demanding roles and the future of this language. So let's begin. In June 1991, James Gosling, Patrick Norton and Mike Sheridan, also known as Green Team, started this Java project, and they are also known as Sun engineers because they work at Sun Microsystem. And they initially created Java for set-top boxes and television and digital cable, but the Java technology was so advanced that it was not only sufficient for this, but it was also sufficient for internet programming, and Netscape was one of the first company to use Java technology for internet programming. Talking about the name convention, the first it was named as Green Talk, but then they stopped using it and then they renamed it to Oak. But because of existence of Oak technology and to avoid any copyright issues, then again decided to not use Oak. Then they named it Java. And why they named it Java? So because Java is an Indonesian island in which where first coffee was created, and it was known as Java coffee. So that was their inspiration, and now you also know why the Java logo has the coffee in it, because it was inspired by Java coffee, which was found in Java island of Indonesia. So going through the timeline, in 1991 these three people started the Java project. In 1995 they completed the development of JDK Alpha and Beta. In 1996 the first public implementation was released by Sun Microsystem, and it was known as Java 1.2. In 1998 Java 2.0 was released. This new version included technologies and APIs for enterprise application. In 2007, Sun Microsystems made JVM's core code available under free software and open source distribution. So they made it most of the code of Java Virtual Machine open source. In 2009, Oracle acquired the Sun Microsystem, and Oracle is now the company which regulates Java technology and Java language. And also in the same year, Oracle filed a lawsuit on Google because they used Java technology in Android SDK. So that was the timeline. Also there were major releases, but the features were not so public. I mean, the information about the features of each release is not easily available on the internet. That's why I not included it. You can check more about the history through the link given in the description. So that was it from this video. Thank you for watching, and we will catch you up in the next video.